What's up, guys? It's all day Anthony, and I am on the Grom today for yet again another Idaho Grom crawl. So today we are on our way. We have a couple of people behind us to the same meeting spot we met last time for the Idaho City Grom crawl, except today we're gonna go even further. So I mentioned last time that I was thinking about doing the Lowman loop, which is basically 160 something mile ride doing a loop of Idaho. So basically you're going up around the midpoint of Idaho, right around where Lowman is, then dropping back down and then following the river back to Boise. So it's a decent ride, 160 miles on a Grom. So 160 miles, that's essentially going to feel like 320 because the Grom is about half of a big bike. So this is definitely going to be one of the longest rides that I've ever done on the Grom ever. I mean, hands down, it is the longest ride. So I'm really excited. We're going to have a decent sized group, hopefully the same size as we had on the last one. To give you guys a frame of reference, Idaho City, that ride that we went on, that would be about a third of what this ride is going to be, and we are actually going to be going up through Idaho City again. So I'm not going to show a whole lot of footage from the Idaho City ride since you guys already know what that looks like, but the second we get to Lowman and Garden Valley, I'll show you some more beautiful scenery that we have here in Idaho. So we're about to head to the meeting spot, so I'll catch you guys in a minute. Alright, so we just got to the meeting spot. It's about 8:50 something in the morning, so we're getting a pretty early start. I think this ride's going to take us probably the entire day. We're planning doing kickstands up around 9:30. I think realistically we'll probably get into Lowman hopefully around lunchtime and maybe stop there for lunch. About an hour, there's a place to eat, we'll stop. Then following that, we're going to get back on the road, and it's probably going to take us another 2 to 3 hours. So I think this is going to be about a 6-hour ride to cover 160 something miles, and that's me being positive about it. It may actually take us longer than that, but everybody packed a little bit of something. So I know Josh brought some stuff, you brought some stuff maybe, I brought some fix-a-flat tire inflator. I know we have somebody with tools, first aid and all that, because we're going to have, I don't know how many little mini bikes out in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness, so we want to make sure that nothing bad happens, right? We want to make sure nobody crashes or anything. So I'm also really excited because this is going to be the first ride with the new exhaust. Get to see how the Brute handles up in the twisties and see how the power goes, because on the last Idaho City ride, I had the Zoom Loop exhaust, which did all right, but it was kind of bogging down in certain areas where I needed power. And so I'm hoping maybe the Brute does a little bit better. So I'll have to give you guys my review of that. So we're going to wait for the rest of the folks here, grab some energy drinks, grab some snacks, and then get on the road. All right, so we're getting geared up, ready to go. Got a decent crew here. We got about 12 people. So I think it's going to be a good ride. Alright guys, so we're on the road to Idaho City, hitting these lower twisties here along the river. I absolutely love this ride. It is a blast on the Grom. I know you guys have seen this in the previous video, but honestly, it's just so beautiful down here. I love it. We got a little bit of some smoke in the air or something. It's a smoky day. I think there's some fires up further in the mountains, but it's kind of casted almost like a real life IG filter or something, like an Instagram filter on this ride. So it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'll show you guys some of the footage and then we'll meet up in Idaho City. Alright, so we just rolled into Idaho City. Gonna stop here at the gas station, fuel up, grab drinks, snacks, whatever we need, because I don't think the next stop is gonna be for a while. So we grabbed some snacks, grabbed some water and gas, so we're ready to jump back on the road. And guys, this is actually where the ride gets a lot more interesting. This is actually probably one of my favorite loops to do. The roads aren't ideal. Typically the roads are pretty beat up, but the actual like scenery and the twisties and stuff like that are pretty insane. So excited to show you guys what kind of riding roads we have up here in Idaho. Ooh, big truck. More big trucks. Glad we're not stuck behind all these guys. Oh, I love these roads so much. They have such a nice hike to them, going around certain corners to where the whole road really lifts up. Makes it so much fun. And man, like, these views are so beautiful. I can't tell you guys how much I love riding through the mountains on a Grom. I know I'm not going as fast as I would on a bigger bike, but it's not even really about the speed. I mean, being able to enjoy the views and being able to just enjoy the ride, and still have fun in the twisties and stuff. It just it makes it just the best thing ever. I absolutely love this. I really I suggest if you live anywhere near mountains and you own a Grom, go hit the mountains in your Grom. You're gonna have a blast, trust me. It's so much fun. Oh man, these roads are bumpy. These are hurting my ass, that's for sure. I love these twisties, but I guess one thing I just should mention is that there was all these fires here about a couple of years ago, and just completely burned up this whole entire forest, and the roads just got absolutely trashed from the fire, and also all the amount of trucks that were coming and trying to put out the fires and fix, I don't know, everything along the sides of the roads. But these roads are just absolutely thrashed. So I'm trying to like plot my points here, because hitting a medium-sized bump on a big bike, you know, is one thing, but hitting a medium-sized bump on a small bike is like enough to launch you off this thing. So I'm definitely having to try to like Frogger my way through these bumps. So this is definitely my favorite portion of this road. This is nothing but downhill twisties, and it's amazing. Going down on a Grom, dude, this is so exhilarating. I'm telling you, if you have a Grom and you live near mountains, go hit those mountains. But I do recommend upgrading the tires. I've mentioned that before. I think this is really so much more fun knowing that I have confidence in these tires rather than having the shitty stock ones. So yeah, guys, go hit some twisties on a Grom. You're not going to regret it. Guys, we are absolutely flying through these canyons. I mean, this is nuts. I mean, honestly, I think I'm making better time on this smaller bike than I would my big bike. And I don't know if because we're braking less or what it is, but basically when we aren't rolling down the mountain on a Grom, we're giving it gas. So it's basically constant like onward motion. We're never stopping or never slowing down. This is just way too much fun. Gosh, and everybody's doing so good too. I mean, a lot of these guys, you know, are pretty new when it comes to riding bikes. I mean, a lot of these guys have only owned a Grom for a couple months, and to see them tackling the twisties this well on a bike like this, like, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty amazing. So it just goes to show that a Grom is just good at so many things, even if it's, you know, practicing your twisty skills. I mean, it does it all. It's so much fun. I'm absolutely in love with these Power Pure tires too. These things are amazing. I've had a lot of people ask me questions on what I think of these things, and dude, these things are awesome. They're gripping. I haven't had any issues with them kicking out or sliding. That compound in the middle, you can tell it's obviously a lot harder than it is on the sides. I mean, I'm getting good life out of them. Yeah, this is a blast. This is so much fun. Definitely recommend getting yourself some good tires on a Grom and hitting these canyons. Amazing. So much fun. Dude, we were flying through those corners, man. Dude, we were booking it. Like,
one of the freaking Z's, you're freaking like sliding on corners. That's why I still. That was fucking dope.
Dude, that was nuts.
Wow.
Dude, that.
Than it is on a
Oh, dude, absolutely. That's what that's what I'm saying. Like, that was so exhilarating going down some of those corners, and especially in like such a tight formation that we were in. I was like, shit, dude, we got this down to like a science.
Just to go up and down, up and down, and up and down. It's so cool watching like all of us.
Yeah, going through. Well, I was saying, like, dude, everybody's doing so good. Like, a lot of these. Everybody here doesn't have like the longest amount of riding experience. You only started riding so many years ago, or however long ago.
Dude, I started riding. This is my first season riding.
Yeah, so that's nuts, dude. That you're able to do that. But it's great to learn on a smaller bike like this. Going.
This is your first season riding? Yeah, I've never ridden a dirt bike.
Dude, he's doing good, man. He's.
Oh, you're rocking.
Dude,
really?
He's killing it out there. Yeah, probably will be. The people are gonna miss. Dude, they missed out. The people that didn't show up. All right, so we just got to Lowman, which is kind of the halfway point of our ride. This is where we're going to stop for lunch, go inside this Riverside bar area, go grab some food and whatnot, and then it's pretty cool, though. I mean, to show you guys, like, the scenery out here, I absolutely love it. I mean, you got the river right here, and this river is basically going to be following us all the way back down to a place called Horseshoe Bend. We're going to go through a place called Banks in Garden Valley, which is also beautiful, but I mean, dude, I love this ride. This ride's so awesome. Just wanted to share this with you for the people that maybe are in Boise. This is a ride worth going on. If you're not in Boise and you live close to the area, this is definitely worth riding your bike out to and hitting these twisties up here. It's absolutely beautiful. So anyways, we're going to grab some food and we'll catch up here in a minute. Looks like we are just in time. Bar is open. 10-cent beers. Ah, tomorrow or yesterday, I knew it. This is nice out here. Dude, right by the river. Man, life's good, guys. Life is good. Alright guys, so we're back on the road. We are riding along the river, which is actually down over this canyon here. It drops down quite a bit, but there's all this beautiful landscaping to where, I mean, we have rock and all this stuff, which looks really, really cool. Our biggest problem right now is we're stuck behind about 6 or 7 cars that are going pretty damn slow. So hopefully we'll be able to pass these here at the next turnout or something, because we definitely want to hit the rest of these canyons as hard as we can on these little bikes. Making a quick pit stop for fuel here. I think this is the only gas station for like the next 80 miles or so. So might want to grab some gas before we get back on the road. Ah, big biker friends, real bikes. Let's show them what our little bikes are made of. Some people over there going in on the rafts. So the drop-off point for the river there. But yeah, guys, so we're back on the road, back into the next portion of this ride, which is also beautiful. So we just stumbled across a traffic jam of some sort. I don't know what's going on, but dude, this looks like it's backed up by, I don't know, 20, 30 cars. Oh, well, I guess we'll enjoy the scenery, maybe go out for catch a fish or something like that, go take a dip. so we've set up camp now. We've been here so long. Day 3. We haven't eaten. We have no food, no water. We're having to catch our food out there. Life's rough.
Yeah, go swimming. Let's go.
Let's go take a dip. So yeah, traffic literally just isn't moving. Oh, there we go. We moved up a car. So we've just been pretty much just walking the bikes for the past 10 minutes now.
Oh, shit. I got it!
You bump start it? Yeah. So obviously this is way more exciting than all my other moto vlogs, right? This is what I'm going to start doing from now on, just doing reviews and doing rides and talking about Groms, just from this perspective of just walking it. Oh, there we go. Oh! Oh! Oh, rolling burnout! To where we're just actually rolling at this point.
Oh, hey, don't touch your brakes. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, I'm catching up.
I can't!
Why still touch your brakes?
The Z125 is going slow.
Guys, I can't wait to die with you guys.
Just Austin stunting at a roll. Alright, so it's been probably 25 minutes and we're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Turns out there was actually no major accident or anything like that, just pretty much a lack of traffic flow on this side road going to this main highway here. So kind of shitty, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody took off their jackets and whatnot because it was just way too freaking hot. Probably should put these back on, especially where we've been riding the way, if we're gonna ride the way we've been riding, I mean. But yeah, we're gonna jump back on this road here, hit some more twisties along the river, then hit the next gas station because it looks like I'm probably gonna need some fuel here after a bit. Dude, this cop just saved the day. This cop rolls through here, basically ends up just stopping traffic going that way and just gonna let everybody go that's been stuck back behind us, because God knows if we were in line for that long, traffic must have built up so bad it's ridiculous. So, dude, this guy's the real MVP. Oh my God, the wind feels so good, guys. After sitting there with our sweat pooling for God knows how long, having a breeze hit us is like, I don't know, dude, it's amazing. It feels so good. I'm so jealous of all of you down there. Oh my God, it's so damn hot out. Milk was a bad choice. So honestly, one of the only parts of this trip that I was worried about was actually coming down here off of Highway 55. Typically this is filled with traffic, but I was also worried that we just weren't going to be able to go fast enough to keep up with the flow of traffic. But honestly, guys, we're averaging like 60 miles an hour going down this hill here, and we're all booking it pretty well. So, I mean, dude, now I at least know that I can take the Grom much further than what I've been typically doing. So this ride is just a small taste of what I want to do in the future in this thing. I know that 160 miles may seem like, you know, like a decent amount, but shit, dude, I mean, at the way we've been going today, I want to take it even further. I want to take it twice as far. This has been an awesome ride. Alright, so we're taking a quick pit stop off this side road here, waiting on Paul's dad, and then we're going to, I think, take this road all the way back through Boise. I've actually never been this way before. Well, this is Emmett, so it's pretty much all there is to say about that. So at this point in the ride, I officially can't feel my ass. Like, quite literally, I don't even know what I'm sitting on. It just feels like nothing. And then the other thing is, this is also the first ride I've done with the Two Brothers foot pegs. And as much as I love them and love the look of them, they do tend to pick up the vibrations of the bike. So I also can't feel my feet. Can't feel my ass, can't feel my feet, so I got that going for me, which is nice. Alright, so the Nampa crew's parting ways. They're heading that way. Boise squad's going this way. Damn, dude, this has been a good ride. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up this video. We're all on our way home. This ride, guys, was so awesome. We all had a blast. I mean, everything went good. Nothing bad happened, knock on wood. Nobody went down or anything. So I always see that as a huge success. Again, guys, I love doing these rides. If you live in Boise and you have a Grom, please join us next time. If you don't live in Boise and you have a Grom, try to get some group rides together. Go up in the mountains. I'm telling you, it's an absolute blast. You won't regret it. As usual, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. You guys can subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is All Day Anthony. Peace!